Hello there again. It is Motions Biz, and today I would like to share a video that I think will be relevant for a lot of us. And I think it's very timely because I was viewing the subscriber list and I saw that we have an awesome grandma in the group. And I am sure that many of you are aunties and uncles and grandmas and grandpas. And I think this will be very relevant because I could just imagine how much you spent for gifts, last Christmas to spoil the little ones. And I think this product from Navy Federal is a legacy and is a gift for a lifetime. And the best thing of all, it's only $55 that will gift your minor in the family 4 Navy Federal accounts with their name as a member. It is not a custodial account, it is a membership account with you. So before we get into this topic and how interesting it is, my dear subscribers, the new ones especially, and my original ones, I call you the pioneers of the Motions Biz group. Thank you again, and I want to greet you a very pleasant day and just to thank you for lifting up this channel. No matter how small we are, no matter how new this channel is, barely 3 weeks old, but you have made a difference, and it continued to make me think about things that would matter. It's not just for the clicks or the views, but these videos that I share can help a lot of people for the years to come, as especially like a topic like this, with a minor account, there is not much talk about it in this community. And I think it is significant enough that I think it needs to be shared because it is so beneficial. Okay, so again, welcome if it is your first time here on my channel, and to my subscribers, I always appreciate you. And I know that we talk so much about improving our personal and business credit profiles, but why do we really want to improve ourselves? Isn't it not that we think about the future of the ones we love, supporting our loved ones, and if we have young ones, it is for them. And I know that a lot of you here are still young, you are in that generation wherein you have so much more that you can achieve and are working on to be able to provide for your families and children. And I think it is very important that we don't forget that, okay? The reason why we do all these things. And I think it is just necessary for me to share this information because I like to share information that means something to me, and I just like to express my thoughts and share my ideas so it may enlighten, some of you out there who are in the same path and has aspirations, has dreams, for your family and loved ones, okay? So that was why I like to share topics like this that make a difference. So as not to make this video too long, the 4 accounts that I was talking about that is ideal for minors ages 9 to 13, and this can even apply to 9 and below, but I think it's going to be more meaningful to children who are at least 9 years old because you can reason with them, and when you guide them, they are actually very perceptive, and I think it's more appropriate for this age. And 9 to 13 years old, because from 14 to 24, that's a whole different category with Navy Federal, which I will also be discussing in upcoming videos. But for this specific topic, it's for children who are 9 to 13 years old, okay? And with the $55, that you invest in these children, you are giving them the gift of life and a membership with Navy Federal. Now, just think about this. If Navy Federal gives somebody like me, who is only 4 to 5 months in a relationship with Navy Federal, this huge credit lines and help and the trust that they gave me, can you imagine what help Navy Federal can give your child, that young one in your life, when they have been a member since 9 years old, okay? By the time they reach legal age, by 18, I could not even imagine what benefits and what products they can have access to, and not to mention the discipline and the appreciation for savings and the meaning of it for them as they grow. So that's really something to think about. And that $55 that you invest for this young child is a lot cheaper than the computer game you bought them, that the dolls, the toys, and very expensive shoes and clothes. And there's nothing wrong with that because we love them. But $55 to invest and gift them the gift of a Navy Federal membership that they can grow on and they can grow up with. That is something that one can never take away from them. It's never going to get old. It's never going to get broken or worn out. So these 4 accounts that I'm talking about is the basic savings, which has a 0 minimum, education savings account or ESA, no minimum for deposit, the Savefirst account for only $5. Now, I really thought the Savefirst account was only for adults. But guess what? You can open it for minors. And apparently, it was designed for that, for this little savers, okay? Now, the Easy Certificates account, which has a minimum of $50, a minor will be able to avail of that and get started early on. So that's only a total of $55 that you can give this child. And it will be too long to explain each of these accounts, but you can always go to the Navy Federal website and you will get a lot of your answers there and specifics, okay? I am just making you aware of this strategy with minors. And just to be clear about this is not a custodial account where somebody is in charge of the account and the minor is just, I would say, named in the account but has no control over the account, okay? So custodial accounts are very different from a membership that you can provide this child in a joint membership and a joint account with you or a parent or a grandparent or an auntie or an uncle, okay? Or even a brother or a sister, any qualified member of the family that, cares enough for a child to have this membership and legacy. So I included this information up here. How do I refer a family member to Navy Federal? If you're an existing member and a parent, grandparent, or guardian, share the gift of membership with someone under 18 using our online minor membership application, or visit a branch or call them at 1-888-842-6328 to learn about opening a minor membership. So there it is. It's very accessible, and if you have any questions and clarifications about this, you can always call them. Navy Federal is excellent. I mean, their customer service, I have had no issues. Every time I call them, they're so helpful. They are sure to get you an answer. So with anything and details about this membership, a minor membership account, don't hesitate to call, okay? And all this information is right at the Navy Federal website, okay? You can search this one right here. It says, Smart Money Habits, Start Young. Creating budgets and making plans to achieve personal finance goals are common practices for many parents. And it's true that we forget that we overlook the opportunity to include our children in conversations about responsible spending and saving, and it's never too early to get your child on the path toward a sound financial future. And if you notice, we don't learn a lot of these things even in college. Okay, no matter what degree you have, there's not much talk about improving your personal and business finances, and that's a fact. And that is true with a lot of you who are professionals out here and just learning to better yourself by knowing how the system works. And I am very much a part of that population, wherein I just thought that going to school, having a degree, having my own little business is enough, but it's not. So again, if you're an existing member and a parent, grandparent, or guardian, share the gift of membership with your minor. And this is not available through the app. You have to apply online, okay? Just a little tip there. And just a quick overview over these accounts. The Education Savings Account, or ESA. This is perfect for early and long-term savers. A Navy Federal Coverdell Education Savings Account allows you to earn dividends and grow your education savings tax-free. So little contributions that you can make through the years. How many years have you got before they go to college when they're 9 years old? That's a lot. A little bit every now and then. And that can grow because Navy Federal is pretty good at compounding. And I'm not a financial advisor, but you can definitely have a lot of savings out there. But this is Navy Federal. You are giving them the gift of membership, okay? You can access funds when you need them. You can earn tax-free if used for qualified education expenses, and you can contribute money anytime. It has an APY of 0.25%, and the term is none, so that means, there's really no requirement for that, and the minimum deposit is as low as $0. And in line with the Education Savings Account, they also have the Education Money Market Savings Account. With an ESA Money Market Savings Account, you get all the perks of a basic savings account, but with higher rates, meaning the greater your balance is, the greater the earnings will be. And the features include you can access funds when you need them, you enjoy high dividend rates, you can earn tax-free if used for qualified education expenses, and we all know that education can be very expensive. You can contribute money anytime. Now, this one is a little higher than the other one. The APY can be as high as 0.45%. The term, it's also free, floating, and the minimum deposit is as low as $0. So you can really invest, whatever you can with this account. That makes it so easy for these children. Now, I know that you are aware that a lot of these 9-year-olds, even younger ones, have become so smart. I have 2-year-old nieces that know how to go to YouTube on their on their laptops, on the cell phone. They know how to get to YouTube. And I was amazed how they could barely talk, but they can do all these things. 9-year-olds nowadays are very smart with computers. They understand a lot of things. I think they're maturing too fast for their own good. But if you show them these accounts that it is growing, and you show them how it grows, and every time you put a deposit, or if they have an extra money that the grandpa gave them and put it in that account, you are giving them that pride of ownership. And remember, children are very impressionable. If they can see that, hey, I have an account, I have a business account, I have my own bank account, and it's growing, and that will even inspire them to save a little bit and take a portion of their allowance and put it there. Now, of course, that's really up to you how you present it to them, of course. But I have an experience with this with my son, and I tell you, that child, when I tried to borrow $50 from that account, from an account where I have a membership with him, that child will not talk to me for 2 days because I took money out of his bank account. So it is a wonderful thing that you can do with your child, with your grandchild, with your nephew, and with your niece. So like I said, I'm just giving you ideas out there. And there is an added benefit to it. Remember, this is a joint membership account with a minor. What do you think that will do to your personal relationship with Navy Federal? Because you are still the primary owner of this account. And although the minor is a member, the record of what you put in there and how you garden and how you take care of that account reflects on you as the primary owner. So this is to give you a glimpse of what minors can avail, from 9 and under. Yes, they can have a basic savings. This is also available for 10 to 13-year-olds. Now, the Savefirst account, oh yes, both ages, 9 and under and 9 to 13, yes, they can have a Savefirst account. The Easy Certificates account, oh yes, 9 and under and 13 and under, okay? They can have that. Now, the Education Savings, oh yes, 9 and under, 13 and under, okay? Now, they cannot go prepaid for yet, of course, okay? So you will see that here. So that's okay. At least they have other accounts that they can really enjoy. Now, again, I am not a financial advisor, but I encourage you to consult with a financial advisor once the money in that account grows, because you're growing it, okay? But there is an added benefit that just in case, remember the co-owner is a minor, and that may make a difference that you will be taxed at a different rate because there is a minor involved in the account. But please consult your financial advisor, okay, just in case, because you may need that in the future, because sometimes, especially if you put it on auto pay, you forget about that money and it just grows. And I've seen this happen many times. Something is on auto pay and then suddenly it's like, okay, where did I get these funds from? So that is just something to think about, because remember, I'm just sharing my views on these things, okay? And then let me show you, this is how the application for membership with a minor looks like, okay? It is available online and you can actually complete it online as well. But you can also go to a branch and ask for this, okay? You can even go with the minor, with your child, with your grandchild, and open the account together and let her give that money to the lady to put in her account, and she will see, how much is in it. She can see it grow, and I think it's a great experience for both of you. But anyway, you can do that online or at the branch, okay? And I will place a link for this membership application below in the comment section and description, so you would be able to just kind of look it over, okay? And if you have any questions with the application, remember, you can always call Navy Fed. They're always there to help. And guess what? They love these accounts being utilized, because I really believe this is underrated and not used as much. And I just want to share this message. I think it's really lovely. It says the greatest gifts you can give your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. And I think that is so true, because we don't last forever. We will fade. We will be gone. And, unless we are taken over by the zombie apocalypse or the planet is taken over by aliens, Navy Federal is here to stay. With over 10 million members and over 151 billion in assets, they will stay. You cannot topple an institution as strong as Navy Federal. So they will be here forever. And our kids, our grandkids, maybe our great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren in the future will have this legacy because you started it. And I just think doing that, because life here is so temporary, and you would be able to encourage a child to save and teach them good financial responsibility. I think it's a great legacy. So anyway, thank you so much again to my subscribers and the new ones. Thank you so much for growing this channel, and I hope I was able to share just a little bit of light out there, okay, with you, and hope that, your family and you are well. And again, I appreciate you so much for being here, and thank you for growing that little number, and I will see you on my next video.